Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Relax with a cup of joe or your favorite drink for the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce Chamber Chat. The show airs on the first Tuesday of the month at 11 a.m. on Lone Star Community Radio. Join hosts Courtney Galley and Brian Bondi as they chat about the Chamber's events and programs for the month and invite Chamber members into the studio to talk about their upcoming events and businesses. Learn about your Chamber with Chamber Chat every first Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Jennifer's got that grit. Meredith, yeah, she's got that grace. I need some more grit and grace with Jennifer and Merideth on Lone Star Community Radio.
You got it. Grit and Grace is back. I'm your girl, Jennifer.
And I am your girl, Meredith. I like to play that one for her because I love to see her smile. It's one of her faves, I think. Right?
It is.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I say it every single week, but I love it. He growls every time he says my name.
It's so cute.
It is hilarious to me.
It is, and he's adorable. So he'll be back in August
Yes.
with my little man, Jack. They'll be
Yes.
doing the kiddo takeover in honor of back to school
That's
week.
right.
So that'll be great. And if you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic because they take over and it's like chaos up in here. But anyway, more to come on that. Let's
Yes.
get to some sweetness. Now, why don't you tell our listeners how Share the Sweetness came about?
Pretty much everything that you hear on the news or read about is all very negative and depressing.
It is.
Really, it's and we wanted more positivity, more uplifting stories. That's what we wanted.
Because we experience it in our life all the time. And so
Yeah.
why not also
Yes.
promote it, right? That's
Yes.
the thing that really helps others. So, yes, why don't you kick it off? Because this is, again, the one that Jen saw it and she emailed me. And then when I saw the article, I was blown away at the details.
Yes. So before I go into this story, let me just tell you that, our listeners love this segment, especially Amanda from Hockley. She loves this segment. She reaches out constantly. This is my favorite segment. Last week, she said, oh my gosh, I love this segment. She was going into Walmart. She was like, they're fixing to do Share the Sweetness. She said, forget it. That's it. So she took us into Walmart with her. And she's like, they can just listen to Grit and Grace with me because I'm going to listen to my Share the Sweetness.
Oh, that is so cute. And that's some love right there. Thank you, Amanda. You are a diehard fan. We love that about
Yes.
you. And we
Yes.
have many others out there. Love y'all. Much love, much love.
Yes.
And we are going to be having y'all join us after our for our anniversary, actually,
Yes,
because
yes.
we started making plans, and we'll talk about that next weekend.
About a month.
Yeah, we've got some plans going on.
Yes, we do.
We'll start leaking a little bit of information.
Yes.
Not all of it.
Okay, so this story, just beyond being just a phenomenal story,
Yes.
is pretty local to us.
Oh yeah.
It comes from Houston.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
A teen was offered a full ride to 20 universities, including 4 Ivy League schools.
Now, when you said 20,
20.
like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Blows my mind. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sorry.
Lamar High School student Michael Brown, he grew up in the 3rd Ward in Houston, has worked for years with his dreams set on getting into Stanford University. He not only got into Stanford, but all 20 colleges he applied to, including 4 Ivy League schools. Let me tell you all these schools. He was accepted to Harvard, Yale, University of Pennsylvania, Princeton, Stanford, Northwestern, Georgetown, Vanderbilt, Johns Hopkins, Pomona College, Claremont McKenna College, Williams College, UT Austin, University of California, Berkeley, Amherst, UNC Chapel Hill, Tulane, University of Michigan, UC Davis, and UC Irvine.
Oh, good night. Oh, my goodness.
Okay? In 2017, the average high school GPA to get into Harvard was a 4.10. For Yale, it was a 4.19. Princeton, 3.90. Michael's GPA is a 4.68.
Mind is blown.
He also participates in several extracurricular activities, including Lamar's varsity debate team, the Key Club, Young Democrats, HISD's Emerge program, and 100 Black Men of Houston, just to name a few. In addition, he has worked with several political campaigns, and he would like to study political science and then earn a law degree. Eventually, he would like to work at a law firm and run for public office. Y'all, he was not just accepted to these 20 universities that I told you about. He was offered full rides to each and every school, plus $260,000 he's earned in scholarships.
Now pause. Listen to every child. Please try harder. It is possible. All right?
It is totally possible.
Help me. Help you. Help your parents. Help you. Make it happen.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Keep going. I'm like, let Michael inspire you.
Yes. Michael hopes his accomplishment will serve as motivation to other kids in the Third Ward or wherever they may be. Be helpful, dream big, don't be afraid, he said. Be proud of your family, love yourself, love your community, and then share your story. Inspire other people to really reach for the stars and achieve their dreams. Come on now.
He's got to be on.
I just gave myself goosebumps.
Me too.
On my arms, on my legs. I just felt the hair on my legs, girl. I'm
Can
telling
we
you right
call
now.
Time Magazine and nominate this gentleman for Person
Man
of the Year?
Yeah, come on now.
Remarkable. And you know,
In our own backyard, right here.
in Lamar High School, well, and of course that's HISD. I know it because I had some friends that went there.
Yes.
It's also a magnet school. I know
Yes.
I kid because HISD, it was really me, user error. I didn't try too hard, whatever. But I'm a late bloomer. I love it now. And of course, looking back, kiddos, man, if you try just a little bit, look what happens. Try it a lot. Look what happened to Michael Brown right here. I was like, what?
Yes. I love his encouraging words.
No, he's fantastic. And, kudos to him. I mean, that's an understatement. But also kudos to his village, because it takes a village, right, to raise
Yes.
every kid. And I know that between the educators, the family members, his close friends.
Yes. And I believe it said that his mom is a single mom.
Yes. And that he credits a lot of his accomplishments and drive to her. And I saw the video of him when he got accepted and his friends. He's got a great support system.
Yes.
And you can tell this boy is just thrilled so much that it brought, I was almost verklempt because this young man, you could tell by hearing from, yes, he is beyond thrilled. And imagine that.
Yes.
Man, we know the pressures to have that checked off the list. Got in and a full ride. Man.
Now he just has the tough, very tough.
I think he'll go for Stanford. Remember, because that was when I thought so too. I want to find out what his story is.
Yeah, he's had his dreams set on getting into Stanford, but I mean,
I know.
20 universities,
We
4
need
of
it.
them Ivy League. He may have set his eyes on Stanford because maybe he didn't think he was good enough for Harvard or Yale or Princeton.
We need to get him on before he goes off to where he's going to. And why didn't I see Rice on here? Why didn't he go for Rice?
Because it seems to me like he's trying to get out of Houston.
Yeah, that may be. Okay. But oh.
I'm like, somebody is beating on the wall.
I was about to say, I'm like, there is some fool a true idiot trying to break in because you can't break in that way. You got to go to the door, you fool. I can't see. Listen, he's
Look,
like,
he's wearing his real glasses, not his aviators.
oh. All right, we got a special guest coming in, but not just yet.
We'll have to unlock the door.
I know. I'm like, we got to let him in a minute. But more importantly, I got to also do my story. Because this also got my, well, of course, no. I want Michael Brown, and if we can, we're actually going to try to reach out to him and see if we can have him in the studio, because I'd love to have him as a guest. Hold it, Culvert. We'll be right there. Don't break in the door. And then, yes, okay. Another Share the Sweetness. Thank you so much, Jen, for bringing that to our attention, showing some love. Another great achievement for some of the youngsters in the area. Texas 7-year-old becomes the youngest girl to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. A 7-year-old Texas girl made history last month when she became the youngest girl ever to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Montana Kinney of Austin climbed the 19,341-foot mountain with her mother, Holly Kinney, who is a former professional athlete. Triathlete. This girl just walked in, put her hand.
I'm sorry, that was important.
This is true. The duo climbed the mountain to honor Montana's dad, who passed away when she was 3. And according to the Climb Mount Kilimanjaro website, Montana came close to becoming the youngest male or female ever to reach the summit. She trained by hiking around the Austin area with her mother, and 2 other 7-year-olds have summited Kilimanjaro. It's Keats Boyd and Cash Callahan. What a cool name.
Right?
Love it. I'm like, oh. So according to the website, Keats, the website said, was the first, but it's unknown if he's older or younger than Montana. Okay, so the thing is, she's the youngest girl officially, you know, but more than anything, I'm like, good night to be able to make that achievement.
I can't believe there are actually 3 children this young who have climbed this mountain.
I know. And one of them happens to be named Cash. How awesome is that?
They all have cool names.
Yeah, they do. I just got thrown by the cash. All right, so we got a little interrupted by somebody trying to break in. Really, like, it's like what is that? What's that show? The Dumb Criminals, like trying to break in through a wall that you can't break through. But it was just Chris trying to say hi. He's here, making his presence known. Face plant into the window. Thank you. Yes.
6 months late.
Woo.
But hey, he made it.
He did. And apparently he's learned some new moves. All right, awesome. Okay, so we're going to take a break, and we got a special guest up in the studio. All right, got to take a few minutes, kind of see what exactly his business is here. All right, y'all stay tuned. It's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth, only on Lone Star Community Radio.